Hello and welcome to Deus Ex Human Revolution. Let's skip a bit and go speak to Pritchard to see if he still complains about us being late. Because I can't get here any faster than I am now.
About time.
Nope, still
What
complains.
happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Let's ignore that.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
Yeah, so let's skip this part and go to the introductory mission. I think the game actually punishes you if you take too long here. I'm not really sure what goes wrong, but I think something goes wrong.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Alright. I skipped the intro. This is probably half an hour in or so. Maybe a little less if you run all the way here. But yeah, the intro was kind of long, kind of dull, so I did initially start recording it, but I kind of gave up. It was just watching cutscenes and credits, so yeah.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you? 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
So yeah, let's have him stand there for a while, because yeah, the thing is, we were attacked during, and we almost died during an attack on our ex-girlfriend, Megan, I believe she's called, who is a top scientist for Seraph Industries, who's specialized in making augmentations for humans, augmented limbs and prosthetics, I should say, and all that stuff. And yeah, she was doing this cutting edge research that could prove, well, could be a next leap in augmentation, and could, well, I'm not really sure if they told us what it could do. Well, it would, a certain drug would no longer be needed. And that is one of the parties that might be the ones that attacked her and tried to kill her, or I think she's kidnapped. She's still alive, I believe. Yeah, I might spoil some stuff, but honestly, I've played through this game multiple times, but it's been a long time ago, so I don't remember much of the story, because I don't actually know who's responsible for it. But yeah, so far there are 2 or 3 parties that we know of that could be responsible. There is the pharmaceutical industry that's making the drug that lets augmented limbs. The drug is needed so that your body doesn't reject the limbs and whatnot. So those have probably a stake in wanting her research destroyed, because if her research is right and her theories are correct, then the drug will no longer be needed. So that's a $1 billion company ruined there. And we also have kind of these human, what would you call it? Separatists? No, not really separatists. Kind of this not really terrorist organization, or some people might call them a terrorization, but basically this human purity group who do not want any form of augmentation. So they might be responsible for her kidnapping or attack or assassination attempt. But then again, she was assassinated by a heavily augmented group of people. So, but yeah, those might be responsible, but I think there are more parties involved, but I don't remember which is the one that actually killed her, or is trying to kill her, or I think they kidnapped her. She's not dead. But anyway, we almost died. We got augmented by Seraph Industries. So, here we are. Let's reassure her.
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first. Are you all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Yeah, so I'm kind of recapping the story, probably more for myself than anyone else. Just, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
That's a mistake there. The incoming signal icon appearing in the upper right.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
Now, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam, I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented, Adam. So he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
I like non-lethal.
I'm not looking to start a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
Okay, but just make sure those bastards don't wake up and warn their friends. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
A stun gun or a tranquilizer rifle? I think... yeah, the tranquilizer rifle is your best bet, because at short range you can just do takedowns. So, yeah, the rifle.
Give me something with distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Here we are. So yeah, as you can see, the when you're playing at high resolutions, the UI is pretty tiny. It's just doable at 1440p, but yeah, I checked online. There's really nothing you can do about it. There's no known solution for this. So yeah, that's a shame. I might... No, I don't think that'll work. In the past, I've had success with DG Voodoo, but that's more old games. I don't know. I think, yeah, this probably won't work on this one, because then you could set the resolution of the game to, I don't know, 1080p or maybe even 720p, and then just upscale it with DG Voodoo. But I think that only works with kind of older games. So I could give it a shot, but I don't think it will work.
Jesus, finally. What's your boss hiding in that plant that's worth putting your own people's lives at stake, huh?
You ready to go in? Good. Seen a few of them coming out for a smoke every now and again, so be careful.
All right. So yeah, I've played a lot of this game back when it came out on PS3 originally, and then later on PC as well. But and somehow these pop-ups are huge. See, M1 Security Seraph manufacturing plant entered the manufacturing plant. Radicals have invaded the Seraph plant. If I'm going to keep our newest military prototype secret, I've got to find a way inside. Seraph employees are held as hostages somewhere inside the plant. I should keep an eye out if I want to rescue them. I seem to remember these hostages are pretty easy to miss, in my experience. So I always had to kind of go back to look at them, to look for them. Tab hold. Okay, yep, skip.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
Let's see. Terrorists? Intel on these purists? How much you got?
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
Any demands?
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, it's the man in charge you have to worry about.
What about the leader?
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Seraph told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his Augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
How many of these kids are there?
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Seraph to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
Anything about the hostages?
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly
Bless you.
labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
You look pretty dug in. What's your plan?
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and
Bless you
call it a
again.
day.
So yeah, it seems odd, because these assets seem quite large.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Seraph's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Yeah, this is honestly more of a problem you'd expect with games from, well, I don't know, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. kind of the early 3D games. Those have trouble upscaling UIs. Modern games don't.
About fucking time. You know there are hostages in there, right?
Yeah. Painkillers. Let's have a look at this. Okay, right. Hello.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
There's one. So yeah, when I originally played this game back in the PS3 days, this was I really liked this game back then. Played through it multiple times on PS3 alone, and then again all the way through on PC. I think only once, and then I also did the Missing Link, which was separate at the time, but in this this version it's integrated. So yeah, one of the things they changed in this version is they got, and it's kind of a debate on it, the gold filter is gone in this version, supposedly.
Yeah,
And
everything seems under control. No sign of SWAT. No sign of anything.
here we go. Press. Let's take the gun. Let's see, search. Take all. Hold. Right, this is going back to me. This is how you drag them. You don't throw them over your shoulder. So yeah, that actually takes up a charge. Yeah, they took away the gold filter, and when you look at the PC gaming wiki for this game, you actually find a way. Someone made a mod, I guess, if it's even a mod, that reinstates the gold filter. Stun gun darts. So yeah, it's kind of weird. A lot of people didn't like the gold filter, so they seem to have taken it out in this version. But then some people want it back, so they've made a mod for it. But at the same time, the mod might actually help with. It has been noted that this one apparently has lighting issues because they took away the gold filter. Doesn't he grab? I guess not. Let's get rid of that.
Being stealthy hinges on sight and sound. Crouching down will assure you are making the leap.
Yeah. So from what I remember, even if you go non-lethal, it's a good idea to keep a pistol handy. If you ever need to shoot something that is not a human. How? There we go. Dead body. Silent sniper rifle. Remote detonate explosive device. Alright. That is a low poly helicopter. Wow. See, this was one of my probably one of my favorite games of the PS3 era. I really enjoyed this and Dishonored, which were kind of made by the same company or the same publishers. They're kind of comparable in a way. I played both stealth, non-lethal, kind of the favorite way to play these games. Yeah, those were one of my favorite games of the PS3 era. I did replay Dishonored quite recently. I still really enjoyed that one. I haven't replayed this one, and I kinda... There it is again. From kind of... sometimes videos pop up about this game and discussing some of its story. You know, being a little older now, I probably think that the story probably doesn't hold up as much now that I'm a bit more...
Richard, I'm in.
Nicely done, Jensen. May I ask how?
A vent on the roof. It'll be in my report next time we discuss security loopholes.
Oh, goody. I'll be sure to take notes. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
But yeah, what's the word? I'm trying to be a bit more critical about my about stories in games. I pay more attention to them. And so from what I've gathered, it doesn't really hold up as much. Then again, other people say it's kind of the problem that it's a Deus Ex game, and it doesn't really hold a candle to the original Deus Ex, which the original Deus Ex is a game I've only played parts of, so I can't really fault it for that. But that maybe that doesn't really come into play as much as with some other people, but I can understand that sentiment. What's this? Revolver ammo, combat rifle ammo. Yeah, we don't actually need ammo, it just takes up space. Line down. Phil, we've got more problems with the line in 9F. The rig is down. We need someone to take a look ASAP. I don't want to be the one to hold up production. It'll be my head on the block if this is fixed yesterday. Smitty. Supply needed ASAP. ASAP. This is news to me. We need copper wire. Don't know where you guys was this morning, but we never got the shipment. Hello, all managed that you have all been working long hours, right? Military contracts. Current increase in workload in the last 2 weeks. On the upstairs industries. Thank you for your patience, dedication. Yeah. I haven't really noticed it. Well, I noticed it just now when I accessed that panel. I've noticed it a bit during the intro. It's less now, but the game seemed a bit if I notice it again, I'll say it, but it seemed a bit framey at some points. But yeah, again, that is something that PC Gaming Wiki says is a thing, which is a shame. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I should probably use this cover more. It's kind of a better.
If you in here, you better come out.
You high again?
Let's go over here. There you go. Well. Yeah, I don't really need another pistol. So space hold, space press. Oh.
Zeke said there'd be something in here. How am I supposed to know what I'm looking for? Shit. I don't even...
Merciful soul. See, I remember one time after I completed the game, I thought, well, let's do a lethal playthrough now. And honestly, it felt weird to me just going around killing these guys. Oh, don't mind me. Where did he go? Okay. Should probably try something else now, right? So, do we actually take... Yeah. Silent sniper rifle. So yeah, we don't actually have two pistols now. We take the bullets, I guess. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Can we? No, we have to recharge. Let's... Cyber Boost Pro Energy Bar. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, Sarah warns us about not letting them wake up. But I don't think they do. I think once you knock them out, they stay out. Yeah, well, let's take that. We need to go double-barreled shotgun. Shotgun cartridges, yeah. Can we sell stuff in this? I don't remember. And also, I can't take off the silencer, that's a shame. So yeah, we high damage close range lethal weapon. Drop that. Drop. What's that way then? Or does this lead outside? Probably does. Yeah, it's the exit. Let's have a look. Yep. Don't mind me. Shouldn't leave those lying around. Let's have a look up there. This. Where does this lead? Does that go to the offices, or where does this go? Lobby, shipping, sinners.
We're taking a stand for the human race. This is self-defense. Rush this place, I dare you. We've got a little surprise for you in here. You reporters make sure you get all of this. Tell the world.
Does he hear that? Nope.
When you see what we find in here, then you'll know. You'll all finally listen.
How many of those do we got? We only got 2.
Fight back, all you true humans out there. Fight back. Don't let the hands just take everything from you.
Too heavy. Yeah, we need to be upgraded to carry those around.
Fucking blue boys, go ahead. Just try something.
I'm just gonna wait here a while.
Stay out of here, pigs.
Whoop. I seem to remember you could even carry those around if you were strong enough, but it doesn't get a pop-up, so I'm not really sure. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, it chucks when you do that. Find a push on contract. Hello everyone, as you know we are nearing the final stages of the production of the Typhoon system. First I'd like to thank you all for your hard work and dedication over the past week. Everyone should be proud. To successfully meet the rapidly approaching deadline we must make one final push. To do this we will need to increase production, running the plant on 24/7 schedule. This means assembling a production staff for the next 2 weekends. If you are interested in working one or both of those weekend shifts, please sign up to my office. If you choose to work you will be compensated. Right. Overtime. Hey Trish, gonna have to work again this weekend. We've got an important rush job. We need to get lines set before then. You didn't. I know we can use the extra money, but if I go to mom and dad's without you again, you know dad's going to ask. You're putting in so many hours at Area 51. Greg, hello all. You've worked extra hard. 1 hour seminars, been original sex with utmost confidence. Yeah. Authorized personnel only. I think we're authorized.
Anybody see D-Rat? Probably smoking a cigarette. Why? You shouldn't be wandering off like that. See, wants us all on full alert. What for? The popos ain't coming in here. Not while we holding all the cards. No shit. You see Zeke with that hand on his sneaker? Never seen no one twitch that fast. You gotta get us out of here. None of those popos got us blazing. Split up.
Nah. Let's take a little stroll. Let's put you over here. Out of sight, out of mind. So yeah, we would have ended up here anyway. There's another one. I think you can get upgrades to have your cells recharge a bit faster. Whiskey. Where's your gun? Is this where we... No, that's where we came from. Toilets. Where did the other guy go? There he is. Stick you in here. Although, I think you'll mostly be okay. Alright, you don't have anything. There you go, thank you. We could check all the lockers.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it, but But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Huh. So he didn't actually move his mouth, so it's meant to be inner mon... No, well... Huh. That's probably an oversight, because he probably should be talking to communicate with someone, even if it's kind of over a radio like that. This is something that I always found weird. So I was playing Styx recently, Shards of Shadow, Shard of Darkness, I believe it's called, and he has inner monologue, and which is actually inner monologue because his mouth doesn't move. Because then I was also reminded, I also mentioned it in that one, that I do remember playing The Witcher 3 and being a bit weirded out that it looks like Geralt has inner monologue, but then it actually turns out to be he's actually talking to himself. Oh, we actually have a pretty nice map. So yeah, we've been pretty much everywhere. We haven't missed the let's not. Right, we need to. Yeah, that is really chunky. How does this work again? It's been a while. Yeah. And then you capture this.
Access granted.
And that's it. There, it chucked a bit. I think it's kind of to hide the loading. It probably has to do with loading because it's not framey all of the time, just sometimes. And I think in the intro it was really noticeable because it was probably loading lots of stuff. Kind of everything was kind of segmented clearly. Yeah.
Christ, you killed him, man. He asked for it. Kept calling me a big... No way, no way. I am not going to prison for this. Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it. Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with. I'm telling you, man, these Hansa lovers deserve what's coming to them.
You are here. Do we actually have a retrieve the typhoon? It doesn't actually show where the no. Nope. Can we show where the hostages are? No. So both this game and Dishonored, kind of among my favorite games of the PS3 era, both of them got sequels, and I dislike both of them. So that's a tragedy. I could not get myself to play more than a few hours of each of them. Then I just stopped. You know, I think much like I think it's the same case with Deus Ex, the original, kind of the intro mission. If you kind of the merciful thing to do is to knock the guys out, because if you don't, the SWAT will come in after your mission's done, and they'll just kill everybody. So if you want to be as non-lethal as you can, you should probably just knock them all out. Which may be tough. Cause yeah, these two guys are kind of in each other's line of sight a bit. Let's try. Come on, come on, come on, carry him. Where's the second guy? Oh. Do we have charge?
What the hell is that hacker doing?
Come on. Yeah, I don't know if I should go into why I don't like the sequel to this and both.
Someone over there?
Oh, nope, 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 nope. Damn it. Let's huh. He didn't notice the body. That was odd. Maybe he notices it after searching for Jensen. This is Acolytus. We are go for tonight. Meet me in M Junction precisely at 1/4 hour. On the 1/4 hour. Being early means you draw attention. Being late means you get left behind. China boy will hack us in. Place should be empty except for a few guards. The Seguritas. Guarda de Seguritas. Right. And we know their routes. K-Rod, you're in charge of the bomb. Should you need to disarm it once set, the fail-safe code is 1505. Now let's stop these body polluters in their tracks. Seek. 1505. Okay, let's remember that.
What the fuck's that?
Shit. Yeah, let's quick load. So where are we? Did he notice me or did he notice the body? What's this? Oh, revolver ammo. One thing they did, which was kind of the thing about the original, is that they rebalanced or redid the boss encounters, because there are actually boss battles sort of in this game. And the problem with them was originally that if you build a stealth character, you pretty much gimped yourself for the for the boss battles. I remember having to resort to some kind of what would you call those tactics? Kind of yeah, basically just um yeah, you kind of had to use certain tricks to get through boss battles because you couldn't really stealth through them. So I remember having to really stock up on certain items to get through the boss battles. I remember one of them. You basically had to a trick to get through it was to stun lock him. So you just had to run up to him and kind of use the stun gun just over and over and over and over. You just needed to make sure you had a lot of rounds, and then you could just beat him. Yeah, let's make... I'm not sure if the game on the... Well, we could probably just put in 1505. Storage room. Sir, that's illegal. We don't have any augments yet, do we? No, available praxis 0. So we have a stealth enhancer. Displays stealth related information such as cones of vision, last known location, and allows you to mark and track targets at a distance. So that's a good one to have. Hacking, social enhancer, yeah. Typhoon, yeah, we get to use the typhoon at some point. Basically just an area of effect. You become some sort of living grenade. I never used it because it's lethal. Security systems.
After guards, security systems will be your prime area of concern, as they will trigger alarms that bring about heightened security.
Yeah.
Trying to destroy these devices is a bad idea. Try instead to get around them. By timing your moves properly, you should be able to do so relatively easily. If an alarm does sound, guards will start looking for you.
You don't say.
Fortunately, they won't sustain this level of alertness for long. Eventually, they will believe you fled the area, and the alarm level will drop.
Yeah. Tutorials are not too obtrusive, but this is kind of the era of video games where they really felt the need to chew everything out.
Fuck is that?
Damn it. Yeah, I'm playing on the highest difficulty, so they're pretty responsive to seeing you. But as long as you're in cover, it seems to be okay. But yeah, when you're out of it, let's have a look what he's doing. I don't know how far the camera reaches into the hallway. So let's give it a shot. Nope. Alright. That doesn't work, clearly. Let's head round. Well, they were having a meeting. It's a meeting room. What?
Remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first Back now to that breaking news coming out of
Let's see, what do you got? FYI? Get the word out, bro. Grayson's got a new shipment and you need anything before or after your heist tonight. Weapons, ammo, upgrades, check him out. Abandoned gas station at 2nd Street downtown. Tell him Molson sent you.
Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. Back now to that breaking news coming out
They opted for 2 of those paintings.
saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage.
Yeah, see, this is kind of a thing with the higher resolution with the smaller assets. It's kind of annoying. How did we get here? David Seraph had a dream that one day he would create technology that would change the world, and his company would be the crucible where it would happen. In 2007, Seraph Industries opened its door in Detroit, working in partnership with the city to revitalize it with an influx of new technology industries. Seraph's research and development of augmentations are a measure of human advancement towards a better future, and our founder's reputation as a free thinker and a maverick has allowed him to recruit a staff of like-minded geniuses, gathering the kind of nonconformist scientists that, like David Seraph, had never truly been able to function in a regimented corporate environment. In the past 2 decades, Seraph Industries has generated a reputation for originality and innovation in the business and science communities. Right.
Technology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be
See, kind of the thing with this game is that you could say, well, you could just move past everybody and kind of leave them alone. Kind of the basically that's one of your options. You have the option to go in lethal, non-lethal, or pure ghost, and just not mess with anybody. But that way you kind of lose a lot of XP that way. So you can do it. It's just a bit. It seems like a waste.
Access granted.
All right. Where does this lead actually? Oh, so we are meant to go this way. No, hang on. Well, yeah, we are, but we're missing something. Yeah, here they are. So
Please, help! Do not use the door.
do not use the door.
Where's the boss one? Where are the police? Don't kill us! Have mercy!
Please, let us go.
Please, let us go! Where's the boss one? Don't trigger the bomb! Help! They're gonna kill us! Don't kill us!
So yeah, as you can see, I almost did it again. Hmm. Let's see. I'm sure we can get in there somehow. So yeah, we're not. As you can see, there is a grate there. I think we have to get in that way.
Tell me if my wife is okay. Help! There's a bomb in here. Break through the door. Let's go!
Where are the police?
Mhm.
Please, let us go!
Do we have to? Was it through here, maybe? No. No, doesn't look like it. Could have sworn there was a way to get in there.
Please, help!
We're innocent!
Do not use the door.
You'll trigger it! Don't kill us! Where are the police?
Hmm. Let's try something. Nope. Do we? I think at some point you get up in the rafters. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. But how did we get there? Yeah, I think we need to use the elevator first. Right, let's keep going how we're... yeah, let's take the elevator. Whoa. Well, maybe we can go up these stairs and maybe there's something in there. How many guys are in here?
I don't know what the heck it is. It seems odd. Yeah, it feels weird leaving me alone. Like, what's he looking for? Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said. I hope Zeke knows what he's doing. Me too, man. Me too.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
I'm about
No, alright. You see me. I thought maybe he's looking really intently at his desk and you can just pass by, but I guess not. So yeah, we can go after that guy.
Someone there?
Damn it. Yeah, I remember there being a lot of this, because I'd like to go completely unnoticed. So there was a lot of bit of a puzzle. I guess that worked. Ooh.
I don't even know what any of this stuff means. Come on. You gotta find something before the cops bust in.
Whoa. So yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why it's nice to have the stun gunner. It's kind of a shame to be using those pro bars just yet. Oh. Oh. No, we're okay. Should we get him out of the way a bit? So yeah, this is kind of a thing that is always a bit of a guess if it's actually I'm not really sure if there are I don't think other guards are meant to be bursting in here sometime, but it could happen. This is combat rifle. Let's see. Whoa.
Who is it? You gonna stay out there, asshole?
Ah, so they do actually.
You're here. You better come out. Must have imagined it.
Yeah. Must have.
Someone over there.
Damn it. Did he see us? Yeah, we were hostile for a bit moment. Let's quick load. See, I didn't know actually that they notice doors like that. So he's right behind the door now. There you go. And there's the grate. Well. Why did you go back here? Oh, mind your head. So yeah, stealth games might not be the most riveting thing to be recording and showing off. Oh, this isn't where I thought it would go. Probably kind of depends on how you play them. I like to play them stealthily and methodically. There are probably a lot of people that like to kind of take the piss out of these games. It's probably more fun to watch, but yeah. Somebody else behind this door. He doesn't seem to be moving. Alright.
I thought we were supposed to have...
Hold that thought. Don't mind me, just stealing your wallet. So are we actually meant to take the elevator? Let's make a hard save. Thing is though, did we actually go up or down?
In order to unlock new abilities or
Yeah, I know.
some of the obstacles that can be circumvented by hacking include turrets, cameras, and robots.
Traveler. I don't know if this game has, probably does, if it has the achievement to go through the game without getting any upgrades. I did do that achievement with the expansion. Yeah, see, you can actually pick this up if you were if I was stronger. I think we get a confrontation with that Steve character. Steven? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch. Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
So yeah, he's pretty augmented for somebody who is working for the purists. I think we can sell ammo later on. So we got some energy bars from that. Oh. Replenishes 2 energy cells in full. Right. See, you couldn't have gone around that. You needed to confront him. So yeah, again, we're in an age. Well, that's because the videos are kind of low res compared to the actual game. But yeah, the kind of the CG cutscenes look worse than the actual in-game graphics now. Which is always kind of funny to me, especially still remembering back in the day when you would see those CG videos. Well, it wasn't really. It was probably in the kind of the PS1, maybe PS2 era, where you would see those videos and you'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna have video games that look as good as those CG cutscenes one day." And now we're in some cases past that, where the CG videos look worse in the game, which is kind of funny. I can't seem to quick save in here. Maybe because of this thing that's going on? See, I'm pretty sure we could go back to the hostages. That's right, we got another save there. We could still go back to get the hostages, but I'm not really sure if I meant to get to them via this route, because we.
Zeke hasn't found any juicy secrets yet, if that's what you mean. But he was positive we'd find something we could show to Pipes. Are you saying we got nothing? I know, man. I think you really messed up this time. Motherfucker, how are we gonna get out of this mess?
Language. Excuse me. Oh, somebody noticed that. Ah. Wow. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
So that was a shame. How did he? Who noticed me? That time no one did. Oh,
really going on.
I thought it was in the room, but he's downstairs.
For tonight, this is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live.
Probably a good idea to have him not stand there. He had a good vantage point. There were 3 guys earlier.
With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now
Where did the other guy come from? Oh, we have another grate there. Let's get you out of sight. Your friend as well.
Still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant.
Yeah, I don't really know enough. I can't remember enough of the story if it's any good or not.
I doubt I need to remind you folks, but this is
The stealth is good. I can tell you that much. Where are we now? Hmm. I'm sure you can have a nice nap back here. Do you have anything for me? Yeah. Bro, this will get you into the one of the computers on the office floor. Melatona, Red Wings. And who says I never gave you anything? No, stay out of sight. Come on now. Miyamano, we have to dig through their computer files to find evidence against these pricks. Seaboy sent me some hacked P-words for the admin building.
I don't even know what any of this stuff means.
I thought I saw... yeah, there's an energy bar.
We gotta find something before the cops bust in.
Well, just to be fair, the story's probably better than. I was thinking about maybe if the story doesn't prove to be as good as I remember it being, that I could kind of compare it to the Thief remake, which I did play and enjoy quite a bit when it I didn't play it when it came out. I did play it some later on because I think I got it fairly cheap at some point. G Thorpe Hydro. This was Talon. Oh. Services have now been restored from Empress Road. Important. There seems to be a network problem in preventing access panel. So we are investigating. As soon as IT department. Just heard from Josie that you and your team have been given clearance to move forward on the re-rig plan. I've scheduled a meeting between you, Hal Porter, and me to review workflow and some technical aspects. Are you free to meet this Thursday at 4? And congrats, selected re-rig improvements that are key with us. Bring it on, man. Fridge is stocked and ready to go. Alright. S. Grimes. No. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be going through all of these. I could. Huh. Yeah, you know what? We have that one, don't we? G Thorpe Hydro. Final push. Yeah. Overtime. Back in town. Only card of merchandise. You want to take a look? Yeah. That's enough. But yeah, even if the story isn't as good as remember, even if the story isn't as good as I remember, it still wouldn't be as bad as the story in the Thief remake. But I did enjoy the Thief remake for the stealth. Although it did have even yeah, the stealth was probably better in this altogether, but because even still, even if you ignore the story altogether, the stealth did have some issues in the Thief remake. Especially, it tended to, when you were loading and reloading a lot, which you tend to do in these kinds of games if you want to go pure stealth, it tended to have problems. It kind of broke the AI at some points. I don't remember that ever it might have, but I don't remember it ever happening in this game or in Dishonored. You would kind of have the issue that people would stop doing their routes. They would just stand in one spot, which was kind of annoying because usually, from the times I remember it happening, of course they were looking at a certain spot on the wall or down a hallway, which I needed to be in. Confront Seek Sanders. So yeah, we did in fact miss... Damn it. I didn't get to the hostages. I'll make a new save here, and I'll if I am gonna continue playing this game, then I'll head back myself. Well, basically not record me going back. Scholar. Yeah. Let's just confront Zeke here. That'll be it.
Don't lie to me. I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Seraph's attack dog. You're here to clean up before the police bust in? He thinks we're breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Ah! Back off, Hunter. I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser. I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady is my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
He has a really weird curly finger there. Yeah. Yeah, we simply don't have enough XP to get it. But if you have the social enhancer, you can kind of... because now it's basically just a bit of trial and error. You could just reload and try again to find the correct line of answers to give him to get the best outcome. But I seem to remember you could... what should we... What does a guy like this like? Does he like reason? What does being humble mean to him? You were played a fool, you led your people into a trap, and now you're on the verge of getting yourself killed unless you let it go. Well, it is sort of true, probably. You just think taking a hostage is your only way out of here? You're so committed to the tactic, you're not seeing the other solution. Let it go. Empathize. You're doing better than you think. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need a civilian to get out of here. I don't know if he likes this, but I think humble here, kind of what I'm reading, makes the most sense.
You got a lot of nerve insulting me, considering your success rate today. You were played for a fool. You led your people into a trap, and now you're on the verge of getting yourself killed. Unless you let her go.
Did I ask for your opinion just now? You augmented Hansers are as bad as the cops. It's all about who's got the most power. Well, right now, I got the power to decide whether she lives or dies. And you got nothing, sucker.
Yeah, with the social enhancer, you can kind of tell if his state is kind of deteriorating or becoming better. So yeah, that humble didn't really seem to work. So I don't think we should try it again. The cops will be looking after the civilians, too occupied to worry about you, but if something happens to your civilian hostage, you will get their attention, their priorities will shift, all you'll accomplish is getting yourself killed. The only thing the cops are focusing on right now is the safety of civilians, same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some driven by banger. Yeah, that sounds...
Nothing else to say!
Let's try to empathize with him.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians. Same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
I know that. The question is, do they? The cause is blowing up all around me. My brother's at risk. All because of what that traitor did to us tonight. I've got to fix it, but I can't when I'm stuck in here with you.
So he seemed to like that. You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently, but you're smarter than this. Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He used your brother because he knew you would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take hostage. You can't do it. Let's probably try to empathize again. Yeah, well, if we fail, we fail.
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the building tonight. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently. But you're smarter than he is.
It's so obvious. Can't believe I didn't see it till now. He thinks he can just lead me to my death? Think again, cabron. Get out of here. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got played here too, I see.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
What about the hostages? Shouldn't I?
There's nothing you can do, son. So I couldn't save them.
Yeah. Yep. Well, as I said, they're easy to miss. Well, I remember there being times when I've gone through this and I just didn't go up the stairs, so I missed them altogether. But now I kind of remembered, yeah, that they're up in that room. But I don't really remember how I'm supposed to... Well, one of the shafts, and I think you need to get up in the rafters there somehow. But I kind of thought, well, maybe you have to get there, circle back around once you get off the elevator, but that isn't it. But yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time trying to go back there on video. So I'll probably do that some other time. But yeah, this was a look at Deus Ex Human Revolutions, an old favorite of mine in a way, but yeah, one I'm not too sure of how I'd feel about it if I revisited it again. In contrast to Dishonored, which I played recently, and I still really liked it. That is still an awesome game. Yeah, that was it, and also kind of a look at the director's cut. So far, it seemed okay. Kind of the intro was very choppy in parts, but this part seems okay. So yeah, the stuttering wasn't too bad. Maybe I noticed it once or twice. It's probably kind of to hide the loading screens, and maybe it's a bit more noticeable than it was in the original. Or maybe it wasn't the original. I kind of forgot. But it's kind of a shame because. Yeah, kind of this game being as old as it is, it probably should run as smooth as butter, really. But oh well. Anyway, that was it. So, thank you for watching, and see ya.